The heroine of this story is called Park Soyoung. She's already 70. And the most interesting thing about it is not the appearance, but the lifestyle behind it. Her youth is not an accident or the result of successful genetics, but a consequence of a long-term lifestyle that has developed over the years and has been maintained without sudden disruptions and chaotic changes. Everything that shapes her condition today basically requires neither large financial cost, nor special conditions, nor unique opportunities. This is a set of simple things that are accessible to almost everyone. But the key point lies not in the actions themselves, but in their consistency. It is consistency and daily repetition that turn ordinary habits into a result that is perceived as something exceptional. Watch the video to the end and we will reveal her main secrets of youth. So, let's get started. Let's start with the most obvious but underestimated element: nutrition. In Park Soyoung's case, food is neither a reward nor a way to capture emotions. It is a tool that either supports the body or gradually destroys it. Her diet is built around a simple principle. Food should provide energy, not take it away a few hours after eating. This means a minimum of ultra-processed foods, careful treatment of sugar, and an emphasis on natural foods. But it's not just what she eats that matters, but how it affects the body. This type of diet stabilizes energy levels throughout the day, reduces inflammatory processes in the body, and helps maintain a younger metabolism. When a person in their 70s doesn't experience sudden spikes in energy and fatigue after eating, it's no longer just about dieting. It's about the biological age, which is starting to lag behind the passport age. But nutrition is only the foundation. The next layer of her lifestyle is movement. And there is no magic here. She doesn't live in a gym and doesn't follow grueling routines. Its principle is simpler and more complicated for most people at the same time. It is constantly moving. He doesn't train an hour a day, but rather lives in motion. Walking, household activity, and little physical activity during the day all create an effect that is often referred to in science as accumulated movement. It supports joints, improves blood circulation, and literally prevents the body from stagnating. And here comes a key detail that many underestimate. Aging is often accelerated not by age, but by immobility. A body that moves regularly receives a signal that it is still needed, that it needs to recover, renew, and adapt. And that's what slows down age-related changes. But the physical condition is only part of the picture. There is another powerful factor that plays an equally important role in the history of Park Soyoung: social activity. She is not isolated from the world. She communicates, interacts, and remains involved in social life. And this is not just a pleasant mood bonus. This is one of the most powerful factors of longevity, which is often ignored. When a person remains socially active, the brain continues to work in the mode of processing information, emotions, and communication. This reduces the risk of cognitive aging and supports psycho-emotional stability. Simply put, the brain does not retire with the age of the body. Social activity is also directly related to the hormonal background. Communication, engagement, and a sense of belonging all affect stress levels and consequently the rate of cell aging. Chronic isolation, on the contrary, accelerates biological aging even in physically healthy people. Against this background, another element of her lifestyle looks particularly interesting: her appearance style. At first glance, this may seem like something superficial, but in fact, it plays a much deeper role than just choosing clothes. Park Soyoung pays attention to how she looks, and this is not related to fashion, but to the perception of herself and her condition in general. Her style helps maintain a sense of composure, inner confidence, and emotional stability, which directly affects daily behavior and energy levels. When a person regularly sees himself well-groomed and harmonious, it gradually changes his behavior. He begins to move more actively, takes the initiative more often, and comes into contact with other people more easily. A simple but important chain is being formed. The external image affects behavior, behavior affects the psychological state, and the psyche is already directly related to the physiology and aging processes. As a result, style ceases to be a matter of clothing and turns into a self-perception tool that affects how a person feels about their age and how alive they feel on a daily basis. If you put it all together, it becomes clear why her story is of such interest. This is not one secret and not one familiar advice from the series Drink Water and Walk More. It is a system of interrelated factors. Nutrition provides stable energy and reduces internal inflammation. Movement keeps the body in a state of constant adaptation. Social activity keeps the brain and psyche in good shape. And style and self-perception reinforce a behavioral model in which a person remains an active participant in life rather than an observer. And the most important thing is that all this works only in a complex. Separately, none of these elements will have such an effect. You can eat right, but lead an isolated lifestyle. You can move a lot, but ignore nutrition. You can be socially active, but live in constant stress and chaotic regime. For Park Soyoung, these elements do not exist separately from each other. They support and enhance each other, creating the very effect of a youthful lifestyle in adulthood. And here comes the main question that is worth asking after all this history. What exactly makes a person young? Passport age, or how his body, brain, and social life function? Park Soyoung's story shows that age is not a fixed point, but a dynamic state. And it directly depends on what signals a person sends to his body every day. And it is these small choices put together over the decades that create the result that from the outside seems almost impossible. Friends, what do you think of this woman? Write your opinion in the comments. If this video was useful to you, then please like it and share the link with those who might find it particularly useful. We also recommend watching this video, which has now appeared on your screen.